And joining us this week is Mike Newland with Propane Education Research Council. He is the Director of Ag Business Development. And Mike, as we went to break, I think most farmers were saying, well, just answer the question that we all want to know, and that is, will 2020 be like the last couple of years, or where are we when it comes to supplies of propane?
Yeah, supply, great question, and everybody is asking that question. Supplies are really good. Supply of propane, we've got bigger supply than we've had the last couple of years going into fall. We track it, weekly, and have a lot of conversations on a daily basis about where we are on supply. You know, grain drying is a big variable within the propane sector. Some years you need a lot, some years you don't. So that's the one variable. I think one of the tools we helped our industry with, we built out a grain drying demand model. So now PERC has the ability to look at all USDA crop districts across the Corn Belt and look at corn moisture. So everybody within the propane industry has the visibility to that model. And that's been a big tool and benefit for us internally as we look at grain drying and how the year could shake out. We've got a 20-year data set, so we can look at 2020 and compare that back to everything in the year last 20 years and kind of see where we're at, and gives us a little bit of extra planning time.
Sure. Well, and that's, I guess the other question is, if farmers are saying, well, if we have a big supply, what about pricing? Will we see a break there, or what do we know? Is it too kind of early to tell? Is it becoming almost too fluid, pun intended, to know kind of where we might see as we look, if farmers say didn't get a lot of that pre-priced?
Yeah, I think it is a little too early to tell. And I think the one big variable in the Corn Belt is Iowa right now. We had a lot of damage in Iowa. We're taking a hard look at what that crop's going to do from a maturing standpoint, how many of the acres are actually going to get harvested that were damaged. So those are the things I look at on a daily basis and try to stay as up to date as I can from the information coming out of Iowa. So I think it'll be something that evolves over the season. My best advice is stay close to your propane supplier, make sure you're talking and having those conversations.
Well, Mike, as we kind of bring all this together, we've talked about a lot of different things, but I understand you have an incentive program if farmers want to take a hard look and maybe make some adjustments and switch some of that equipment to propane.
Absolutely. So if you're taking a look at propane powered equipment, and we really hope that you do, we touch a lot of segments in agriculture with the available options. Also go to propane.com, take a look at our propane farm incentive program. It's a program we've ran for a number of years now. We offer incentives right to the grower for irrigation engines, building heat, water heat, some weed flaming technology that we've not talked about, but we've got a lot of options. So if you're looking at propane powered equipment around the farm, make propane.com and the farm incentive a first stop for your planning.
Well, Mike, we appreciate the update and all the things going on. We wish everybody a great harvest season.
Absolutely. Hope everybody stays safe out there and has a successful fall.
Mike Newland, who is Director of Ag Business Development for the Propane Education Research Council. That's PERC. Stay with us. We'll have more coming up.